Today we're diving deep into one of the most exciting sports touring motorcycles of 2026, the Honda NT1100 DCT. This bike represents a fascinating balance of long-distance comfort, everyday usability, sharp handling, modern technology, and the reliability Honda is known for. We'll break down what this machine brings to the table, from the engine and electronics to ergonomics, tech features, design cues, pricing, and some unique selling points that make it compelling for riders seeking both adventure and touring capability. Let's start with the heart of the bike, its engine and performance. The NT1100 DCT is powered by a 1084cc liquid-cooled unicam parallel twin engine with a 270-degree crankshaft. This engine is not just big in displacement, but refined in delivery, tuned to give strong torque where you feel it most on real roads. Peak power sits around 102 horsepower, 75 kilowatts, at 7,500 revolutions per minute, with 112 Nm of torque at 5,500 revolutions per minute, making the NT1100 eager to accelerate whether you're cruising through twisties or hustling up a mountain pass. The revised engine mapping for recent years noticeably boosts low and mid-range torque, giving you a taut yet flexible power band that's ideal for touring and everyday riding alike. But what truly defines this model is its dual clutch transmission, or DCT, a technology Honda has perfected over decades. This 6-speed automatic gearbox lets you choose between fully automatic mode, where the bike shifts seamlessly and almost imperceptibly, or manual control via paddle shifters on the handlebar. For touring riders, the DCT is a dream. It eliminates clutch fatigue in traffic, makes hill starts effortless, and keeps your focus on the road. Durability is solid thanks to steel gears and advanced programming that adapts shift points for sportier or smoother operation. On the chassis and suspension side, Honda has blended sport bike agility with touring comfort. Up front, there's a 43mm inverted Showa SFFBP fork and a ProLink mounted rear shock, both providing about 5.9 inches of travel. This setup gives a plush ride over long distances without feeling floaty when the pace picks up. The NT1100 keeps planted stability at highway speeds while still feeling nimble through corners, a testament to Honda's suspension calibration. Riding comfort is a major priority here. The adjustable windscreen has 5 positions and you can change height with one hand, a high enough to deflect highway blast or low enough for city riding. The ergonomic seating position is relaxed, pillion space is generous, and the seat height is accessible at just over 32 inches, with an optional seat slightly higher if you prefer. Together with the long-range 5.4-gallon fuel tank, this makes the NT1100 capable of serious miles with minimal rider fatigue. Technology on the NT1100 includes a 6.5-inch TFT touchscreen that displays key ride info, integrates with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and lets you customize your view and connect your smartphone on the go. There's cruise control for effortless highway runs, Honda selectable torque control with multiple levels, and linked braking systems including ABS to enhance safety in varying conditions. One of the biggest talking points for touring riders is luggage capacity and daily usability. Honda's optional detachable saddlebags are roomy enough to take full-face helmets and other essentials, a huge plus when you're planning multi-day trips. Combined with the aerodynamic fairing and large windscreen, wind blast and fatigue are significantly reduced on longer rides. Design-wise, Honda hasn't just slapped on touring plastics. The NT1100's lines are purposeful. It's sporty without looking aggressive, has a refined aerodynamic profile, and the LED lighting package with DRLs is both stylish and functional for visibility. The overall stance is purposeful, befitting a machine built for the road ahead, not just around the corner. Now let's talk about performance nuances. The NT1100's interaction with its electronics package, especially the 6-axis inertial measurement unit, EMU, adds sophisticated cornering ABS and traction control that work with the DCT to make gear shift smoother and more precise even in lean angles. This tech layer gives confidence when the road gets twisty and when conditions are less than perfect. Handling is another strong suit. With its nearly balanced weight distribution, 17-inch wheels front and rear, and well-tuned geometry, the NT1100 can carve confidently, yet it never feels intimidating or sharp in its responses. Whether you're weaving through mountains or riding town to town, it's poised and friendly. Now let's take a moment for pricing and value. In the US market, the 2026 Honda NT1100 DCT starts at around $11,999, with a destination charge around $775. That puts it squarely in a competitive spot for a fully featured sports touring machine with automatic transmission. In other markets, pricing translates to a premium but remains attractive when you consider the tech, comfort, and Honda's legendary reliability. So what are the unique selling points? First, the DCT. It's not just a luxury, it's a practical tool for real-world riding, especially in commuter traffic or while touring long distances. Second, the torque-rich engine with smooth delivery makes it accessible regardless of your skill level. Third, The blend of technology and ergonomics places it ahead of many rivals that either focus on sport bike performance or pure touring comfort, but rarely both. And lastly, the Honda badge of reliability and strong dealer network provide reassurance to buyers who plan to ride this machine hard for years to come. Every motorcycle has its quirks, and a bike with this level of tech and touring comfort might feel a bit heavier than a pure sport bike on tight tracks. It also leans more toward long-distance comfort than hardcore racing performance. But that's precisely the point, as the NT1100 is designed to be your go-to ride for adventure on asphalt, commuting ease, and weekend touring dreams. When you factor in the fuel range, luggage options, and Honda's engineering depth, it's clear the 2026 NT1100 DCT isn't a one-trick pony, it's a versatile, confident touring partner. In closing, if you're a rider who wants a comfortable ride every day, strong mid-range power, a capable tech suite, effortless gearbox options, and the ability to gobble miles without breaking a sweat, the Honda NT1100 DCT should be on the top of your short list. It's not just a bike, it's a tool for freedom on two wheels.